Tinker Tom.
I cleared out some Gen
It's
1s
not
for
open
Randolph Safe
season
House.
yet, but take what you need.
Oh.
Randolph is still operational? Finally, some good, but
Is it quarantine?
it's possible the safe... No. The smart move. Our only... Check in. Everyone, we may have to evacuate. On a moment's notice. Stay alert.
DIA. Shit. But the creme de la creme is ballistic polymer weed. Lightweight, serious stopping power. I got something.
Show me what you got.
I will set you up.
Hi.
Halt! Intruder identified. This is a restricted area. This irregularity will be...
The SRB sent me to check on you. See if you need help.
Mission proceeding according to plan. Ambush. Use the stairs to leave. The elevator's been disabled by the second unit.
It's still there. It's just another building downtown.
Scanning. Unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Life in the Commonwealth.
An enemy may be able to run out of power.
Now.
Go ahead, run.
Yeah, so this is happening.
They'll be dead by now. Time to earn our paychecks.
Sensor critical damage.
Back
Systems
before I met
offline.
you, I'd go whole days without massacring a bunch of things. Honest.
Gone.
Yes.
I never had the patience to muck around with terminals.
Now I understand. You are hiding because you fear death.
I I am equipped with the most advanced Institute sensors for your existence.
Can we just pay you to play dead?
I regret any suffering you may incur.
You won't stay hidden for long.
Found you.
Please stand still.
Win. Again. Back in business.
Please lower your weapon. Scanning. Hostile sensor reading detected.
Whoever or whatever you are, I know you are out there. I know you are still there. Engage.
Pam wants you. She explained why, but I couldn't figure it out.
So you and Glory got assigned the same op. Compartmentalization of intel does have its cost.
Ticenderoga was wiped out by coursers. No survivors.
They got high-rise too, Des.
All hands lost? God damn it, that's not the news I wanted to hear. Now we're in a race.
Shouldn't we just hide?
It's only a matter of... We only have...
We've survived this far. We'll make it to the end.
Here's hoping. With Tycon down, we're short-handed. If you could spare time from your primary mission, the others could probably...
Sure. Desdemona.
High-rise... was a good man.
Sturgis, remember that holotape with all the Institute data? I need it back.
Oh, yeah? Why?
I'm working on something with the Brotherhood of Steel.
Here you go. The airport. One of Tinker's favorite salvaging spots.
Don't let Ingram catch you standing around. Be on report before you get the link. Proctor, I came across a holotape with a full scan of the Institute's network.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
You didn't expect me to survive the trip?
A device like the Signal Interceptor is way up. I was hoping you'd make it, but speaking of technology, I'm dying to find
What do you hope to find on there?
whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, I bet you're eager to get your hands...
Sure. Why all the secrecy?
We're pouring every resource we have into this thing. We can't risk tipping off the... For now, the fewer people that know about it, the better. Come on. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the target. Maxon and Kelps have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Pridwin might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in. This storage bay full of parts is what's left of the Liberty Project. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Fortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. You think that was easy? Try rebuilding a Protectron with a blindfold. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational.
My help? I don't know.
Why don't we leave the repairing to myself? Now, the good news, the bad news is that it's gonna take... The first problem is his CPU.
Why is the power blowing out his...
Liberty Prime has a good deal of that... Luckily, she was on the original build. I've already spoken to her. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power...
Attention all personnel. This is to serve as a reminder. Scribe Naraya's mole rat subjects are not pets. They are crucial military resources. As such, they are not to be fed by any personnel save Scribe Naraya and her team. Any violation of this policy will result in severe
Nothing
discipline.
changed my... I promised you I'd return to the Brotherhood.
Dr. Lee.
If you're here to talk me into working on Liberty...
You promised you'd help us.
You're right. But you neglected to mention I've been down this... Why would I make this...
Why won't you...
First, there was the water, even though the but that wasn't enough. I had enough.
If not for the
What they did to Dr.
Sure.
You really know. Tell Proctor Ingram it's going to take a hell of a lot of work.
Don't despair, brother. We're here to save the Commonwealth.
Our vertebrates should give us the air superiority we need to win this war.
Ingram?
Well, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I hope so. Prime suffered some significant damage to his memory core. I wish your people would have been a bit more careful, Proctor. The good news is that the damage isn't irreversible, and I should be able to get the power flowing into his CPU core without overloading. If your people stay out of my way, that is.
Charming, isn't she?
Sorry about that.
Don't worry about it. We might be butting heads on a few issues. Besides, Dr. Lee's worth. We're working with one of Prime's original. In fact, since things are going so
What do the actuators do?
pretty simple, really. The actuators are what allows Prime's new limbs are way too heavy for the simple hydraulic. We're gonna have to rip those out, construct a brand new system using electromagnets, and what we need you to do is
Now that you know what the actuators are, these are the plans?
now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw materials on that list right here. The only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinlan, the best place to find one, we've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need.
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total. Good luck.
Someone there! You here?
You might want to wipe the blood off anything you find there. Now that Dr. Lee's arrived, I'm certain
Proctor.
she'll be vital
That's
to the
all
Brotherhood's
4
success.
actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Right on schedule. I've completed the restoration of Prime's basic functions, and he's ready to go. In fact, it's getting difficult to explain to the system why it can't move right now.
Well, as soon as my scribe... Which brings me to... It won't be long before Prime... Without them,
What's Prime armed with?
Prime has 2... The eye laser. His nukes are... Just one of them. His eye laser is almost...
Shouldn't be a problem.
I wish I could. Prime's bomb pack is fitted for Mark 28 nuclear bombs. The same type of...
Sure.
The Commonwealth was a major state, but since we arrived...
That's going to be a problem.
Right.
Without a fully loaded nuke.
Can I build the...
I could build you 1,000 nuke casings. Right. The Mark 28s have a specialized... In other words... But before you get... Proctor Quinlan has located some... We're fairly... The catch is that the installation...
What do you mean you're only...
The glowing sea is... We're just gonna have to... Scribe Halen's. I suggest you head out there first. Hopefully, by the time you... Good luck, Knight.
Rearming. Prime with nukes.
Oh, what's that? Someone there?
You almost got away.
Incoming.
Scribe Halen.
It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come along...
How have things been over there?
Pretty well, actually. We've had the occasional synth attack, thanks to the reinforcement.
What about those feral ghouls?
With a vertibird at our... Anyway, I know you don't have... I've had the men set up the equipment. Well, we've rigged up this distress pulsar. When you find the bombs, plant the... After that, you should probably head back to Proctor Ingram.
Why use this distress pulsar?
Unless you could locate an entire radio station within the glowing sea. Luckily, the distress pulsar's ping. Look, I know. If you don't, the radiation will cook you for... Good luck, Knight.
Uh-huh.
Unless you want me to stick you on top of the railroad's Christmas tree, let's go.
Crazy?
We're sucking up rats here. Something Shakespearean involving death and doom here. Still alive,
Winning, that is.
Hey.
You know, I'm having second thoughts on the whole...
No, I haven't read it yet.
Good. Please don't.
Right.
Going up.
State your purpose, stranger. You walk on Atom.
Who's
Atom. He is the bringer.
I'm looking for...
You trivialize that. The children of Atom.
Sure. What's this great divide?
One day, Atom will... His glow will spread.
Trust me, I'm on your side.
Atom has known when he returns. That is why they... I want to spread his... Perhaps then I have missed... If you would take this,
Right.
follow the brill... May Atom...
This is Captain Mitch Dunleavy, 132nd Engineering Corps at Sentinel Site Prescott. All lines of communication are down, and we're tracking multiple inbounds on radar. If this is a drill, we need confirmation immediately. We've got a lot of nervous soldiers over here, Command. If this is the big one, they want to head home to their families before it's too late. Some of the inbounds are getting awfully close. Wait a minute. The inbounds are splitting into multiple targets? Oh, hell. This is it, isn't it? May God have mercy on our souls.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded into his pack. It won't be too much of a problem.
Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this.
It's a little early to begin. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime, and I'm just hoping all the work I've done.
Are you sure this is...
Of course.
Proctor? All the readouts look green? I think...
Actually, I think I'm gonna... After all, without you...
It would be better if a trained technician performed that task.
Uh-huh.
Liberty Prime, back online.
All right, let's run a basic diagnostic on him.
Diagnostic command accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized. Designation: Liberty Prime Mark II. Mission: the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets: any and all red Chinese invaders.
Let me run a system analysis and battle readiness check.
Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Warning: nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning: power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders compromised.
Got green lights across the board here. He's looking good from where I'm sitting. Doctor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, I wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
What was that he said about his power core?
Prime's in top shape, but his nuclear engine needs to be restarted. Right now, we have him running off of the Prydwen's engines. Once I get that sorted out, before you head off to... I came up with this little beauty myself. I think...
You think I'll need it for my next assignment?
I don't know. Anyway, that's enough. Elder Maxson said he... And thank you.